God.
Hey, we have a special guest.
Thank God. Look how handsome that man is.
Look at him.
If you're not starring in the Ryan Fitzpatrick story, I want to know why.
Look at that beard.
No, it's Jeff Oskey from our staff. Jeff is going to be part of a very special charity comedy show that we're putting together. Details are on the Bob and Tom website. You'll find it right near that new Donnie Baker video. But right now, Jeffrey, what's happening?
If you watch the Donnie Baker video, there's a little cameo by yours truly in the video. So keep an eye out.
In the buff?
My girlfriend said, you've never played a homeless guy better. All right, I'm Jeff Oskey. We give you a lot of the news each week. We don't give you all the news, so I'm here to give you the news that we failed to mention.
Now, here's Jeff Oskey with what you failed to mention news. Pew, 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 pew.
Researchers say that wearing sunglasses causes people to ogle others more. What you failed to mention, not if you're blind.
He is right.
Yeah, that's true.
We failed to mention that. It sure did.
A couple turned an old helicopter into a pull behind camper. What you failed to mention, that sounds hella stupid. We're going to get a lot of horns. There's a 1,300-pound bison on the loose that escaped from a nearby farm in Illinois. What you failed to mention, sounds like that farmer needs to bison new fencing.
Ace, your thoughts?
You must have loved that one, Ace.
Yeah.
No? Okay.
He liked it.
Okay. In England, rats are swimming up the sewer lines into people's toilets.
Oh.
What you failed to mention, now men will not only start shutting the lid, they'll be duct taping it shut. Duct taping it shut.
Okay. I see, it was a honey, will you put the lid down next time joke.
Right.
Yes.
And now not only are they going to put it down, they're going to...
Because there are rats in the toilet.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going well.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
A lot of momentum lost.
Earlier, you'll love this. This will bring it back. Last month, a man was caught masturbating on the porch of a Mexican restaurant.
Oh, man.
What you failed to mention, he was just celebrating Spunko de Mayo.
Oh, right.
He's back. I'd like my Spunko with mayo.
Ooh, I'll pass. Last week in Brazil, an airport's TVs were hacked and started showing hardcore porn. What you failed to mention, well, see, little buddy, when 6 men and 2 women love each other very, very much, strippers are saying that a recession is coming due to the lack of patrons. What you failed to mention, it's gotten so bad, I've heard the strippers are now accepting Camel Cash for VIP tickets. Camel Cash. Bringing it back to the 90s.
That's old school.
I was going to go with Speedy Rewards points. Changed it to Camel Cash at the last minute. Wish I would have stuck with it.
No, I like Camel
Camel
Cash.
Cash is funny.
What's Camel Cash?
From the cigarettes, Camel Cash.
Oh.
You could turn it in for like a camel jacket.
No,
or a camel.
I had no idea.
Luggage.
You could buy Marlboro Miles. You could buy a raft.
Yes.
A raft.
Yeah, if you smoked $40,000 worth of Marlboros, you got a $200.
I hear that now you can get a ventilator.
Yes.
Unfortunate reality for a lot of people.
Yeah, and my fault, by the way.
Unfortunate reality for a lot of people.
Hey, thank you, Willie.
Okay.
I made them do it.
Old people can now join the Russian army. What you failed to mention, yeah, it was the age limit keeping them away.
Yeah. You mean can join or forced to join?
Christy refused to do that story.
I did.
Did you see the pictures? It's amazing. You can tell a lot of the older guys are in it now because the turn signals are on in the tanks all the time.
A woman last week gave birth on a flight. A woman last week gave birth on a flight. What you failed to mention, Mommy, is that the Grand Canyon? No, it's just a woman giving birth.
Wow. So you read that more than once and said, I'm going for it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Tom, you know my life. I go for it always, even when it's the worst idea ever.
I enjoyed it very much.
An 82-year-old woman earned her college degree last week. What you failed to mention, at the end of the graduation, she had to have the student next to her throw her mortarboard in the air because she was too frail to lift it.
Yeah.
A
She
new
was old.
old, yes.
Going for that
sir.
PhD may be a bad idea.
New study says men who post shirtless on their Tinder profile pics do not do well with the ladies. Well, you failed to mention that's crazy because the shirtless women on there do amazingly well with the men.
I like that shirtless lady.
That is odd, yeah.
Let's do this. Last week, Tom's not going to like this, but last week I was grabbing a snack from the fridge in the green room while Tom was preparing his tea in the Keurig, and he let one audibly rip near my head.
Yeah.
What you failed to mention, I would have been more upset, but I assumed he was just getting me back for teabagging his tea 3 minutes earlier while he was in the john. I'm Jeff Oskey, and this has been the news that you failed to mention.
All right.
And that's,
Failed to mention.
that's the way guys are.
Jeff Oskey.
If you're getting somebody back, it's wide open. It's okay.
Oh, by the way, update, Jeffrey.
I have that.
The bison, they caught him.
Officials in Illinois saying a bison that had been on the loose since last year has finally been captured.